Good evening, guys. As you can see, I am bankside and I have been anchoring, absolutely anchoring to get out on the bank for a little while now, but as with life in general, other things have got in the way. So I finally made it to my syndicate water here in the deepest, darkest Shropshire. I was sent a question a few days ago in regards to the new Nutrabaits soluble range that they recently released. Now, I'd like to clear this up. First of all, I am not sponsored by Nutrabaits whatsoever. It's just what I choose to use. So there's I'm not going to benefit from this whatsoever. So I'd like to clear that up a little bit. It's just the manufacturer that I prefer to use, and I've got full confidence in the whole of the Nutrabaits range, to be honest. So without further ado, we got that little bit out of the way. These are the new these are the trigger solubles. They do other ones as well in the range. They're extremely soft in their makeup, and they are only designed as a feed bait, and not, and I repeat, not as a hook bait. These will break down in under an hour. You can prolong the breakdown rates by adding oils to them. So these will normally break down, as you can see, they're extremely soft, extremely soft in their makeup. Chuck that in the margin. But you can prolong the breakdown rates by adding oils to them, i.e. hemp oil, salmon oil, cod liver oil to them. So you may get hour and a half, 2 hours. Also depends on the water temperature as well. That does play a key part in it. Also, you can use the dedicated liquid boosters. This one's the Trigger Ice. I haven't added this to that. I've had no need to, but I have used oils and dips in the past with them, and it found them to be extremely effective. It's just another avenue. It's something different than just chucking little round balls in. Once they've broken down, they leave a nice carpet on the bottom of attraction, and you've got all the attractants coming up, and the fish just homing on them very quickly. The bream also like them, of which I found out, which as a carp angler is a definite no-no. But I have found them to be very effective. So to the guy's question, they're not a hook bait, they're only a feed bait. Also, if you are fishing at any distance, you will not be able to use a throwing stick with them because they're extremely soft. They're literally like a paste ball with a slight skin on them. That's probably the best way to describe them. So because of the velocity of the throwing stick, they'll just split apart immediately. So I'd advise you using a spad or a spalm. If you're only fishing sort of short to medium range, then a catapult is perfectly fine. Other than that, then a throwing stick is a definite no-no. But if you just follow those simple rules, if you won't go too far wrong with them. If people have used these, I'd really like to know your thoughts on them, whether you like them or whether you didn't. I'm not really fussed. I'd just like to hear other people's comments, whether they're good or they're bad, and that's what this is all about. This is not about a plug for a certain manufacturer or a certain item of tackle, etc. This is an honest opinion. I like them. They're an integral part of my fishing now, and I normally have 2 or 3 bags in the van at all times. It's just something completely different than I think the fish have seen before. So anything that can put you extra fish on the bank, I think, is a plus. But as I said, they're not a feed bait. They're not a hook bait. Sorry, they're only a feed bait. So I hope that clears up a little bit of the confusion, and I hope that you use the oils and the dips and just experiment with them. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about having a bit of fun, taking nothing seriously particularly, but as I said, that's how to use them really. It's not rocket science, but yeah, I hope that clears up a little bit of the confusion that some people have had. Cheers guys.